What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? This your boy Red here. I'm my homeboy Steven, Tribero, and Ashley with me.
What up?
What's good?
Uh, the album I'm about to review tonight is Biz Markie's "I Need a Haircut." Of course, this is not the original album cover and shit. This is a promo copy. Pull up the album cover right about now. All right, this is what the album cover looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, fucking Biz Markie, man, always entertaining. But yeah, this is his third studio album that was released on Cold Chillin' Reprise, Warner Brothers, whatever you want to call it. I've already reviewed the Going Off album, but just ask y'all, how did y'all get into Biz Markie?
I got into Biz in the '80s, just looking at his videos, on Yo MTV Raps and Video Music Box, and I always thought he was like real quirky and funny, when they used to play like Just a Friend, I thought that was like a hilarious video, and the Vapors, I like that, and I always thought he was different, like beatboxing and he could DJ and he was just like a different type of artist. But I never really like got into his albums like that. Like I always was more like for like Kane and Rakim and them. But um definitely I think Biz is underrated.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, pretty much the same with Chris, pretty much like, Yo MTV Raps, Video Music Box, Rap City, and then, just like in commercials and like music videos and stuff like that. I think the first song I heard from him was You Just a Friend and Spring Again and then Vapors and all these other songs and then like Chris, I like his quirkiness, like his wittiness when it comes to like lyrics and stuff like that, his funny ass storytelling and things like that and that's what really attracted me to Biz Markie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I wasn't really like into Biz like that, but I first heard of course his song Just a Friend, and then I heard him doing a cover to Casey and the Sunshine Band song for the Space Jam soundtrack, and
Oh,
I
I
heard
forgot
him,
about that.
yeah, and I heard him make a guest appearance off of Will Smith's Millennium album with
Mhm.
for a
Okay.
song he did with Slick Rick as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But other than that, I
I
really
like
haven't
that.
been I really haven't been into listening to his albums and stuff like that. And just to be clear, I really haven't heard this album at all because I was last night I was tuning in on Mike's live video, and then like somewhere midway I know Try was on there, and then he saw me in the comments section and hit me up at the last minute. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. To me, like I first got into Biz by the song "Just a Friend," which I have to be honest with y'all. I got kind of tired of that song. I'm not gonna say
Oh
why.
yeah.
They
It got to the
overplayed
point.
it, huh?
It's like whenever they talk about Biz Markie, they always say he's a one hit wonder. They always talk about that
Yeah.
song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I kind of like the Mario version better,
Yeah,
but
me too.
that's another story for a different day.
Hmm.
But the song that really made me a fan was the Vapors. That's my shit right there.
Yeah.
And of course, Snoop Dogg covered that song for the Dogfather album, which was an okay, but now I kind of see it's an underrated album in a way. But
Right.
that's another story for a different day. But yeah, and so I just got into Biz Markie, got the Going Off album not too long ago, and got this album and shit. So yeah, so you guys should know who Biz Markie is. I've talked about the Going Off album a while back ago, which I felt like was a very good album.
Hmm.
Very slept on album if you ask me, because I don't hear not a lot of people besides like the Golden Age fanatics. They kind of talk about that album.
Yeah.
Then fast forward to 1989, he came out with The Biz Never Sleeps, which, in my personal opinion, not as good as Going Off, but it was still a fucking enjoyable album and shit. That was the first album where Biz and Cool V, which I believe was his cousin,
Yeah.
they produced everything. Which would continue with, of course, I Need a Haircut. Now, this album got kind of some controversy due to some sampling and shit like that, but we'll get into that later on. Singles albums known for are only came out with, I want to say, 2 singles. What Comes Around Goes Around and Toilet Stool Rap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and of course, it only came out with the vinyl, so nothing really to show y'all today. All right, so this album has about 13 songs. Let's get this started. Track number 1 we got is To My Boys, which was a very dope track, kind of like Cool V shouting out people and stuff like that. I love that fucking beat, the way he wrote that beat and shit like that. Very fresh, smooth, kind of feel good beat. That's all I have to say about To My Boys.
I think this intro was way too long though. Like 5 minutes and 10 seconds. It was way too long to be like an album intro. That should have been like the album outro to me, and I
Right.
like the beat, but I think it was way too long to be an album intro.
Okay, I can see that. I can definitely
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, I'm a Chris on that because that kind of threw me off because usually, shoutouts is usually towards the end of the album. So I was like, to have that in the beginning of the album was kind of like, oh, okay, it's different, but then again, it's Biz, But I like both of you guys said, I like the beat, but yeah, I do agree. I think it was way too long, like dragged on. It's like, okay, it's kind of like you run out of shit to say, just talking out your hands and shit. Like, God damn, like you're not.
Diabolical.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like you talk, you shouting at everybody in your block, to the corner boy, to the corner store cash register and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, But nah, but it was okay. I just wish they would have put it towards the end, but it is what it is.
Okay. And I know, Ash, I know we kind of told you last minute, but did you by any chance like peep the album, like just in case?
No, I haven't gotten the chance to today. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's all good. All right. Then we get track number 2 is Roadblock, which I feel like that was a pretty solid song, kind of typical Biz Markie, telling a story about this female. I think he's trying to like get with her and shit like that, but at the same time, her other female friend is like cock blocking basically and shit.
Man.
The only part I didn't like was when he was trying to sing the Guess Who American Woman song. I just felt like it wasn't really needed. And I know that's his steez and whatnot, but it's like, okay, it wasn't really needed and shit like that, but it's Biz Markie.
Yeah.
I think it was a dope track. I like the beat. I like the quirky melody. Like Reg said, he talking about like getting with this chick named Maxine, and I like the storytelling of how he was like trying to get with her, and he's like, so I met this girl by the name of Maxine. Her breath didn't stink. To use Listerine, she looked crazy eyed and the whole nine, but this situation was one of a kind. And I agree with you, Reg. I did not like the singing. I think, like, I know that was business thing back in the day, the offbeat singing, but it just this trying to sing American Woman, it just didn't fit on this track.
Nah.
Like I was like, nah, man, I ain't feeling the singing. But I like the track though. I just minus the singing, it was dope.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I'm with you, with both of you guys. That seems to be a common thing with this album. The offbeat singing. Like I think he got a little overboard with the offbeat singing. It's like got a little. It's like I don't know, man. It was a little bit too much for me. But the song is definitely relatable because you always got that one girl that you fuck with that you really like, but then she got the hater that never gets a man, and it's kind of like that misery needs company type bullshit. Like, oh, if I ain't getting none, I'm gonna make sure you don't get none either. So that kind of thing, I could definitely relate to that. So, the gripes of being cock blocked, but you know what? It's a blessing in disguise because if you get with that chick, who knows? She might be cool, and see her true colors and shit. But
Right.
yeah, definitely relatable.
And you know what's funny though? It's always some cock blockers that they always end up wanting to sleep with you in the first place and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit, that's the whole fucking game in the MO, in my opinion.
Oh, and there's male cock blockers too. Don't think it's just all women.
Oh
So
yeah.
I gotta put that out there.
For sure.
Lot of dudes be hated. Low key haters, man. So
I hate
I went
I
through
hate
all
male cock blockers more and shit because it's like why the fuck are you here and shit, if you're not
right,
fucking.
right.
I got
All
stories about that.
right. Now we get to one of my favorites, Let Go of My Ego. I don't know about y'all, but the beat kind of sounds like a pre-Wu-Tang beat to me and shit. Like,
Great
I don't
beat.
know about y'all. And the way he was rapping on it, I can see where Oldie Bastard kind of got his style from, especially the way he likes to censor himself on the fucking track.
Right.
Very dope song. I love this shit. I love the lines when he's like, Markie, the king of wreck, I rock and put you in check. Hypnotize and recognize, and plus I get respect. And if you think you can mess with the magical man, I rock the mic, do what I like, and plus I got a plan. Like, fucking dope song. Something I was not expecting from Biz Markie when it came to these kind of beats and shit, because no one can. He's always going for that more up tempo or mid tempo and shit like that, but kind of
Yeah.
took me by surprise and shit. Very dope song. Let Go of My Ego. Yeah, man.
That's the Grave Diggers beat for Constant Elevation
Yep.
Yep.
on 6 Feet Deep. So I think it's perfect with Biz's style, like the pianos, and has like a Molly Mall type of feel to it.
Yeah.
Right.
And he had a dope flow on the song. Definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album. Like his flow fit the beat, and I loved it.
Yeah. This is a cool track. I mean, it didn't really do much for me, but I do agree. Like the piano and then like his offbeat flow definitely goes with it. You know what I mean? Definitely sound like I could definitely see what you're saying with the Molly Mall type of feel to it. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I like about this album is like some of the sample choices that he used was like definitely ahead of his time that a lot of other producers would use like later on in the '90s and stuff like that, and this being one of them. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I do appreciate about this track right here, Let Go of My Ego.
For real, man. Like, for real. Because, like, I know a lot of these samples, like, cats like Big Noid has used before and shit like that. And, like, Tri-State Gravediggers, too. So,
Yup.
that's one thing I can say about the album. A lot of the beats kind of save some of the songs and shit.
Yeah.
I agree.
Track number 4, What Comes Around Goes Around.
Yeah.
Love this song right here. I kind of consider this to me like I got Just a Friend Part 2 in a way, mixed
Okay.
in with a little bit of Vapors in a way.
Yeah.
Love the way he flipped that emotion sample and shit.
Yeah.
Very smooth track. The video is dope too. Just talking about this girl who treats him bad and shit like that, but once he got mad successful, like she tried to like be all in his business, but he's not having that shit because he's doing the same thing to her, basically. So yeah, what goes around comes around and shit. Very dope song, very relatable song too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a dope track. Definitely one of my favorites on the album. And once again, like the storytelling, I love it. He's talking about like a chick playing him in school, and with the lines like "You treating me like dirt," and everyone in the school know you call me out my name and crack jokes on my school clothes. I thought I was dope, and it reminds me of the Vapors too. Like I agree with Reg. Like it's like a sequel to the Vapors,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it's real melodic beat. I like the piano solo at the end of the track. That was dope.
For real.
And just like you could relate to what he's going through, like when he's talking about like trying to get with this chick and she playing him in school and trying to make him look like a herb and all that. And I was like, yo, like I love this track, man. Definitely one of my favorites.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah. Definitely a dope track. You know what I mean? Dope choice for his first single. And
Yeah.
And it's funny you guys said vapors because towards the end he says it's a new game. The odds are in my favor. She caught the vapors, nothing could save her. So definitely, I could definitely see what you guys are saying regarding like being a sequel to Vapors. I like the line also where he says the words around town that you're on the money tip, but sorry I can't do nothing for you, honey dip. So pardon me as I make my way to the dance floor and over to the bar because that's what I came for. So pretty much like now, like you fronted on me before. Now you see me shining and shit. Nah, you a dud now. You know what I mean? So what goes around comes around. So I could definitely relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I could definitely relate to that because there'd be times like when I was in high school, I seen chicks that they were fine as hell, but they had like that uppity, that stuck up shit about them. But then you see them years
With the
later.
bougie attitude?
Yeah, they have the
What
exact,
they have
black,
bougie?
yeah, the bougie black chicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and they don't have the pot piston, but they want to show off and shit. And you see them like years later, like
Mm-hmm.
after high school. Mind you, I'm 32, so you seen girls like these
Mm.
girls after all these years, and then they be all fat and shit and sloppy and like 4 kids and
It'd be hilarious.
the baby
Oh Lord.
daddy and all that shit. And they see you doing good for yourself. Like, hey, what's up? I'm like, yo, I'm good. And you chilling? They, we should hang out one day. I'm like, yeah, I'll keep you posted. I don't hit them up. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You have a nice life. I'm good. Yeah.
Shit. That'd be the best ones and shit like that because there was this one chick back in high school. Like every nigga want to fuck her.
Mhm.
Now she's fucking pregnant, about to have a fourth child, and all fat and sloppy and shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And some fat ass white nigga and shit.
Oh God.
What
Mm.
calls himself C Block or some shit? I don't know.
What the?
C Block.
What kind of mess is that?
Oh God.
Shit, man.
That's terrible.
And then she's trying to introduce me to a fucking child and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
What? Why?
Are you
Why
my
would she do
daddy?
that?
I don't know, man. I don't
Are
know.
you my daddy?
Oh God. No.
Like now,
No, no.
Oh shit!
Don't fall for that.
Hell
Don't you
no!
fall for that.
Yeah.
Talk about, man. It's been so much so while since I talked to you and shit. It's like I know now you're all fat and sloppy and shit. Mm. But yeah, that's enough for that shit. Next song we got is Romeo and Juliet. Fucking dope song. I did like this song as well too.
Yeah.
It uses a Bill Withers sample and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it made it like so grimy and whatnot. And I don't know if it's just me, but I think this was like one of the first hip hop songs to mention Shakespeare or some shit at that time.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, one of my favorite tracks. He's just retelling Romeo and Juliet in like a hip hop style and shit. Even with the chorus, he's like Romeo and Juliet getting busy. Very dope song. I kind of could see Granddaddy IU on this song, especially in the Smooth Assassin era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Like a very interesting song. Like this and the next song are possibly my favorite tracks on the album.
I think it was it had a dope beat. The storytelling to me was kind of sloppily done. I mean, because like if you're like a hip hop artist trying to describe like a story like Romeo and Juliet, I think it could have been done a little bit better than just they were just getting it on, But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I never read Romeo and Juliet, but it's like a romance
Fresh.
type of story. And like when you just say that they were just getting it on, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Is like I think there's more to the story than just that. But I thought it was like real creative for him to do that, and to like put in his lyrics, different things about the book or whatever.
Yeah.
Like when he says when he says or was it the poison on Juliet's lips or what, or vice versa, I don't know, it make my mind flip. Whichever way it was, it's very educational, so look at the movie and listen because it's sensational. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
And that was like real creative for him to do that. And I think Biz was was a creative artist anyway, so it's like it's right up his alley, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Dope beat, dope song. Yeah. Like I said, like something different because nobody's really talking about Romeo and Juliet at that time. And I do agree with Reg. I mean, with Chris, where he said he could have done more with the beat. I mean, with the song itself, because everybody knows the story about Romeo and Juliet. They were both from different families.
Right.
Juliet was like the more the rich, the uppity rich, family, where Romeo was kind of like the peasant, you know what I mean? Like, well, not peasant, but like he was his family was like looked down upon and stuff like that.
Right.
And I kind of wish he would have delved more into that side of things too, regarding besides them getting together. But I liked it. It was cool, but it didn't do much for me. But it was cool to hear, hip hop version of Romeo and Juliet.
True. Am I the only one that doesn't care for Romeo and Juliet though?
What, like the play or the movie versions of it, or just in general?
Just in general, like I'm sorry, but the fact that these motherfuckers killed themselves just for love, man, I just I can't get with that shit.
And
They
not
just,
to mention, they
I
were
mean,
played
I
by
mean, when I was
men
in high
too.
school,
you said what?
I was gonna say when I was in high school, like we had to watch, I guess, two different versions of Romeo and Juliet for like an English class back when I was in like ninth grade and whatnot. They had one from that looked like came from like the 70s or something like that, and then we had to watch the one that came out in '96 with Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Oh God.
Yeah, to see like what similarities and differences were like and all that stuff. Like in the old one, they killed themselves like with a sword and whatnot, and in the other one, Juliet killed herself with a gun to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't even no guns back then when Romeo and Juliet.
I know, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, they did that. They did that with a couple of the movies. Romeo, like the movie O for Othello. When
I saw that.
yeah, with I think Mackay Pfeiffer was in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like something with
Oh
basketball or some
yeah, I
shit.
remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That
I
was
saw
pretty good.
pieces of that movie, but I never watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
He was a basketball player, and Julia Stiles played his white girlfriend, and
Oh
like
yeah.
he had visions of like he had like he was paranoid, like he kept thinking that she was cheating on him, so he
Right.
was like he went nuts, and then like I think he had killed her, and like the like people like on the basketball team was like clowning him and all that, so it was like you could see like the downward spiral, like he was like an up and coming star on the basketball team, and then like he started going nuts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
And she was in white, right?
Huh?
The love interest, was she black or white?
Julia
White.
Stiles, she was white. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
He
Yeah,
from
that's
Save the Last Dance.
Save the Last Dance with the
Yeah.
white girl.
Yeah, the girl, who was in Save the Last
Yeah.
Dance. Yep.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. What's the name of this movie called? Oh?
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
O for Othello.
Okay, I might check it out.
Yeah, it's a good. It came out like I think like 2000, 2001, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Got you. Track number 6, Toilet Still Rap. To be honest, y'all might call me crazy, but it's one of my favorite tracks off this album.
I'm with you. I'm with
Definitely.
you.
Cause it's like, if any other rapper would have done some shit like this, I would have easily just clowned their asses.
Yeah.
Well, the only other rapper I can probably think he might do a song like this, maybe Redman, but
Eminem. I think he could do that.
hell no.
The old Eminem. Slim Shady Eminem.
Hell no. Not he won't have the creativity Biz Markie had. No. and I'm being particularly honest because I like Eminem, Slim Shady Eminem, but the rhymes that Biz was saying, I don't think Eminem can pull it off right. Plus, he was white too. They're talking about, that's the white rapper that talks about shitting themselves. Hell no.
Yeah, but he already had a song called "Shit on You" with D12, so yeah.
True.
But with this song, he's just having, it's a simple song with him thinking of song ideas while he's taking a shit. Like, like I would like even in the beginning, I would walk into the bathroom to take a crap. I sit down and then I write me a toilet stool rap. Whether I'm constipated or have diarrhea, I always come out with the fresh, funky, fresh idea. Dope rhyme, by the way. Even if you think it's funky fresh, and to all the little kids, I'm making a good impression. Because a lot of my hits were written on the John. All my legendary style of rap lives on. Then the chorus. Man, don't even get me started on the chorus. Sitting on the toilet, waiting for my bowels to move. I gotta do rap. I gotta do this. And then when the horns come in, she bobbing my head. I'm like, oh damn, this shit's actually kind of hot though. On the real shit.
Very catchy.
It's catchy, it's hot. Like on the real shit. I'm just like, man, fuck it. This is probably my favorite track on this album. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
Then I was listening to this song when I was taking a shit and like hitting the blunt and shit. Yeah, man. When I tell you, I have some dope ass man feelings, man. I have some dope ass feelings.
Oh god.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's toilet stool rap. The video is dope too. I think he's like inside a toilet or some shit. I don't know. Very dope.
That's definitely one of my favorites on the album. Like his creativity, like he shined on this track. Just talking about how dope he was and taking his shit and writing his rhymes, and I loved it. And I always think about that that album cover for Picking Boogers where he's like on the toilet and he's like picking his nose and shit.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's Biz right there, man. That's the creativity that he brought. I love it.
Right, for real.
Yeah, man. Definitely one of my favorite tracks off the album. Even if it's a single, still dope. Very originals. Nobody was really making shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had Prince Paul. He had his one of his alter egos, Doodle Man. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That was like back in around that time too, like around 90, 91. And there was a line I like when he says, instead of moving towels or moving bowels, all I only think I'm doing is moving bowels, and the TV in the bathroom is just my spoiler. Love that. That was fucking dope. Yeah, very original. You know what I mean? Very funny, dope beat. Everything about it is it's just a lovely track. Definitely one of my favorite tracks off the album.
And I think Prince Paul he mentioned the Doodle Man on the first Della album, like on one of the skits.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I gotta look that shit. I never heard no Doodle Man before, and I'm a Prince Paul fanatic. It's a Doodle Man. Do they ever come up with an album or a single? Oh shit! I had never heard no Doodle Man before, man.
I never heard of that either.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And that's the thing I loved about hip hop in the early 90s. Like niggas weren't afraid to be themselves and shit.
They weren't afraid to be silly.
Yeah.
Like niggas making songs about taking shits, making songs about boogers and shit like that, man. Like who else but Biz?
Yeah, but also too, record labels at that time, they were able to make they were able to give them creative control, unlike today.
All right.
Which is sad.
Very sad.
And by the way, Reg, the doodle shit that I was talking about with Prince Paul, it was part of a group called Resident Alien.
Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, Resident Alien. Okay.
Yeah, and then they had an album called the Doodle Man, but it never came out. It's like unreleased, but I think you could download it online though. It should be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that in your Shells video. You said it was trash, right?
They said I didn't hear it, but a lot of people were saying that shit was trash. That's why it never came out.
Oh wow, like a wannabe De La Soul?
Pretty much.
Okay. I figured that. I'll still check it out then.
Yeah, I want to hear it myself too.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's Toilet Stool Rap, Doodoo song. Track number 7, Busy Doing Nothing. To be honest, this is probably the only song on this album I didn't really care for.
Mm.
I don't know, man. I just didn't really care. It didn't really do nothing for me and shit like that. I guess he's just talking about like a typical day where he's just doing nothing, just lounging and shit like that.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It didn't really do nothing for me. It was a quirky beat, but I didn't quote anything from the song.
Yeah. Yeah, what I got from the song, pretty much, you God, I hate doing this, but, these chicks that, they act like they're busy, but they're not. They try
Right.
to like, oh, I was like when you try to like, for example, you text them and shit, and then be like,
Jeez.
oh, I'm sorry, I was sleeping. Like, no, you was texting another dude. It's okay. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Yep.
But
Low key
I'm,
lying
I
for no
fell, I
reason.
fell, I fell asleep. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. You wasn't doing shit. You was just ignoring niggas and shit. But that's what I got from this song. You know what I mean? Like you're never too busy, in my opinion. But is what it is on that. But that's what I got from that.
In the words of Kendrick Lamar, you ain't got a lot of kicking, my nigga.
In the words of Kenny Lattimore, you're never too busy.
And that was a song. That was a song too.
Yep.
Oh shit. Now,
Yep.
track number 8, I Told You. Love this song right here.
Oh yeah.
The beat, man. I want to talk about the beat. Like, it has like a repeated sample, like "Let the carry," like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It reminds me of the way like Large Professor used to make his beats and how he used to sample some shit.
Yeah.
And
Right.
say like he wants to have the sample say the words of the song, like "Looking at the front door" or "You the man." You would have it kind of close to saying that shit, and it kind of reminded me of how Large Professor made his beats and shit.
Yeah.
As for the song "I Told You," self-explanatory, talking about I never made y'all thought I would never make it and shit like that, but look at me now. I'm selling records. I'm part of one of the most elite crews in hip hop and shit like that. I'm just living life and shit like that. While you just stuck in the same place. Very cool song. Yeah, I don't know about in this album, man. His storytelling, the way he was rapping, he was like in the zone with this album and shit. But yeah, that's I Told You. That's what I thought about it.
I think it was a dope track. Like talking about like if he didn't have a dollar, could he go to like his friends or his family? And saying like the lyrics every time I see him, they always say I knew he was gonna make it someday, but then when I was struggling hard, what people help was never heard. And I think the beat was real dark and it was a somber track. I don't necessarily feel like it fit in with the whole vibe of the album. Like the tone of the album was real. It's like real comedic and funny, and I feel like this was like a real dark and somber track. But I like it because like it shows that Biz is not just funny, but he has like a human side to him as well. That like this is like the thoughts that are going in his head. Like if I was struggling and if I now with my family, my friends help me. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was a dope track. I just felt like it didn't really fit with the theme of the album.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite tracks off the album. That sample has also been used by by Fencer Bundy. I forgot the name of the song, but he used it as well. Fencer Bundy was was a hip hop group from Bushwick. They were affiliated with Boot Camp Click at one point and stuff like that. Worked with beat miners and stuff. Then they used that same sample too. But one of the lines I like from him when he said I threw him off with my song Picking Boogers. It was an acquired taste for different kinds of sugars. I got international like twin skyscrapers. I like that. That was pretty dope. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
Next track we got track number 9, Buck Wild.
Yeah.
Very cool song. Like the beat, man, that fucking beat is just so ill and shit. Has that guitar kind of sample towards it. I feel like he's talking about this cat that was like very wild while he was little, like growing up and shit like that. Hence the name Buck Wild.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I think his name was D and shit. Shit, he all used to rob motherfuckers and shit like that. Admired the pimps that strolled by and shit. Um, I love when he says he was a crook at the age of 9. Do whatever it took. He'll rob you blind, snatching pocketbooks, robbing blind old men. Way back when he was only 10. And yeah, and the beat kind of reminds me of some shit I would have heard from Niggas for Life. I don't know if it was just me.
Thing.
You said same try?
Yeah, I mean, it has like a gangster rap, feel to it.
For real. Yeah, very, very cool song. Very interesting shit right here.
I like the storytelling, the beat, and the bass line, the guitar sample, and it's to me it reminds me of like Shorty Wanna Be a Thug, off of
Yeah.
All Eyes
Ooh,
on Me,
okay.
like like similar story, and the lines where Biz is saying so when report cards came, or he received as an F jack, and he got his neck he got his neck smacked for Cole getting left back. So that was
Mhm.
dope. And I like the guitar sample because the guitar sample was real catchy in the song. It's like a real like rock guitar sample,
Right.
and it has that gangster West Coast hip hop vibe to it. So I thought it was a dope song, and a different side to Biz, just like the song before that we haven't heard from him before. And I liked it.
Okay, okay. Nice way of putting it, bro.
Yeah, man. Very, very dope track. Definitely one of my favorite tracks too, man. Love the line when he said he didn't want to be a doctor. He don't like school. It wasn't that he was dumb. He thought he was too cool. Cause all the money makers and the big time crooks never seen none of them carrying books. He's be on the block, do whatever they please. Never had a 9 to 5, but still clock G's. I love that. That definitely that speaks a lot for today. Because there's a lot of people out there like that, unfortunately,
Hmm.
that that wants to live that fast life, and not knowing that that shit doesn't last long, because you got a lot of people, even people
Mm-mm.
that they'll snitch on you when the shit hits the fan. Like niggas will
Right.
rat on you. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. It's part of the game, unfortunately. So, um, I don't like getting into beef. Like I never had beef like that in my life. Like I never got to no street shit or anything like that. I've always been good dude. Like not a goody two shoes or anything, but I've seen from firsthand like how shit went down. I know a lot of people that's in jail right now as we speak. People are dead because of that lifestyle, and so I never got into that. But that's definitely relatable. So definitely. But dope track. And like Troy said, definitely a different side of excuse me, of Biz Markie that you never saw before. So yeah,
Bad.
that's my thought on that.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, and just the storytelling alone just screams volumes for the song and shit like that because the same shit, like you said, Steve, is still going on today.
Hmm.
You know, shoot. Track number 10, Kung Fu.
Oh
Um,
my god.
you didn't like this one?
No.
Oh
Very
shit.
Yeah,
questionable. Yeah.
Yeah, it
People
was
are
an
oh my
okay
god.
song for me. He was just talking about, struggles getting into the game and shit like that. Um, he named the song after the show from the 70s. I think David Carradine was in that show. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I didn't really care too much for the song either. I don't dislike it as much, but
it was okay. I didn't like the singing on it. I thought the singing was annoying.
Yes.
Um, the lyrics, he had some interesting lyrics though. I'll give him that. The parts where he says humming beats, saying rhymes kept me from giving up or being crazy or just stop flowing. My teachers and parents said I should just stop. Go to college, get a job with your pops. I thought that was dope, but I just thought like the beat was just it was okay, but it wasn't really nothing breathtaking from that track.
I agree.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the singing for one put me off. That was like, oh come on. Like And that was the thing too. Like he was like relying too much on the singing. It's like, okay, we get it, Biz. I guess I understand that's your trademark, but it's like it's too much. And then he had a question. Well, he had a question on the line when he said, I would walk from CI Central Islip, for those that don't know, to Bayshore. It was like a 15-minute walk just to see if I really had the rhymes galore. I go to house parties here, go to house parties there, walk the pants off my derriere, like if I was Derrick Carradine who played Kung Fu, would walk from China to Japan without a shoe. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Are you David Carradine? So your pants is coming off your ass and shit? You from house parties? What house party are you going to? Your pants be coming off your ass. That's what I want to know. Like, yeah, I don't know. That put me off right there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Probably went to Cuba Gooding's house party. Who knows? Shit. Oh shit! Too soon. Too soon.
Oh man, yeah, that put me off. Oh, by the way, Reg, Mike says send him an invite when we're done with the review.
Okay, no doubt. I got him. Yeah. But yeah, man, like we said, the beats saved some of the songs and shit.
Yes, I'll give you that.
All right. Now a track that I felt like went on way too long. Take it from the top.
Yeah.
It's not credited, but he has some of his homies like, all right, don't laugh, but Backspin, Capital T, Diamond Shell, and Fell. Backspin.
Yeah, Diamond Shell is Biz Markie's brother, by the way, for those that didn't know.
Oh wow, okay, bet.
Yeah, he has an album out. Came out that year in '91. I forgot the name of it. So one you see him like he's in like Times Square. He's like he has a broom. He's sweeping up garbage and shit.
Yo, what is up with his family, man? His family's fucking weird. Niggas talking about having his ass out like David Carradine. Now this nigga's trying to clean up Times Square and shit. What's up with his family? But yeah, take it from the top. I didn't really care for this song. Like they're just rapping over like a drum beat. I feel like out of all the beats on this album, this one my least favorite.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. I didn't like. It just went on for too damn long, like almost 7 minutes, man. Like I'd rather get to my movies and shit, but yeah, I still did feel like Biz did his thing and shit like that, but yeah, I could have done without it.
I think Backspin gave a good he had a good verse, but everybody else I didn't care for. I think the track was way too long. The beat was dope. I like the lines where Biz said zip zigala zigala, no matter what I say, always come out fly. Thought I was, because I remember the RZA used to say that shit too. And yeah, it was way too long though.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's a dope posse cut, didn't really do much for me, but I definitely agreed, definitely went on way too long. It was just a drum beat. It uses the Brethren drums, drum break, same drum break that Q-Tip used for electric relaxation and shit. Those are the drums that they used.
Okay.
So the same drum break that they used, and stuff like that. I use that very often, that drum break too. So for some of my beats, but yeah, I just wish that they would have had a sample on top of it, not just a drum break, But
right.
Yeah, but it was cool, but nothing too crazy,
Yeah, I feel you on that, man.
And like he's part of the Juice Crew. Like, why not get Master Ace and Kane on this joint with him? They would have killed it.
Well, I think Master Ace wrote some of the shit for him. You could tell if you listen. I'm assuming because if you listen to I don't know if you guys listened. Rez probably did, but I'm not. Chris, I don't know if you heard the his first song, "Take a Look Around."
Yeah,
nah, I didn't hear that one.
That came out in 1990. Yeah, that's a dope album. So, Rez, you said you heard it, right?
Yeah.
So, if you listen to the lyrics, it's kind of very similar to what Biz was rapping and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I say that that he wrote his I think he penned his lyrics for this album.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then Biz Markie with the song on Me and the Biz off the Take a Look Around, that with Biz Markie and shit, it kind of, to me, I think that it makes sense, but I could be wrong, but
Hell, he had a song called "Me and the Biz" on the album too. So
yeah, still trying to get my hands on that album, man. I want the Traffic edition, but that shit go for stupid money.
I feel you. I mean, yeah, I got the '95 reissue. Kind of a little disappointed with it, but fuck it.
I am with that too because they took off my favorite song, "Posting High," and I'm pissed off. That's my favorite song.
Yeah.
All because of the Crusader sample they took off the Street Life joint. I love that song, man.
Damn, man. Randy Crawford.
Yeah, Randy Crawford. Yup.
Shit. Other than that, what's the next song? Well, everyone said what they had to say about Take It From the Top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, the most controversial song of this album, "Alone Again." Okay, so with this song, like the title says, he's talking about being lonely and shit like that.
Yeah.
Singing the hook, but he used the sample from this like pop singer named Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
His 1972 hit "Alone Again" naturally, and of course Gilbert sued Warner Brothers Records. His label sued Warner Brothers Records and shit. And because they didn't ask him for the sample, and what ended up happening was when this album was reissued in '95, they took the song off.
Yeah.
And Biz Markie, his career never was the same after that.
Yep.
That even his next album was all samples cleared, basically. So
yeah,
which I need to get my hands on that album too. So
yeah, that's a version I have. I have the '95 reissue of this album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, "Alone Again," I don't even know why Gilbert sampled him for this song. I know why, but it's not really the best song. But it's Biz. What am I gonna say? Like the singing, of course. I'm alone again. Naturally. I just can't. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Yo, Reggie's stupid, man.
Yeah, like it's like every time he sings, like y'all remember when he covered Benny and the Jets with the Beastie Boys?
Oh Lord.
Oh,
I remember
that.
He's in the terrible.
Yo,
I mean, that was a fucking point. But yeah, that's what I have to say about "Alone Again." And so I know a lot of people was dissing Gilbert O'Sullivan for that shit, and at that point I can't really blame him, but at the same time I would be discrediting myself if I just say like I didn't care for sample clearances, because it's funny how people can cover songs and not even ask for the song to be covered in the first place. But I don't see no one taking the songs off that or taking the album out of print for that.
Exactly.
Hell, you can't even listen to some Spotify album because the whole R. Kelly scandal, motherfuckers taking out certain collaboration they done with R. Kelly and shit like that.
Yeah, that's why I don't have Spotify. Yeah. That's why I don't have Spotify. Fuck that.
Fucking ridiculous and shit. Like you already done the song with the motherfucker anyway, so why would you want to disclaim that shit? Why would you want to block that shit, man? Like
that's stupid.
Stupid as fuck. Like fuck.
And not to mention some of these record executives be doing that same shit, but because they the ones with the money, they're not gonna say shit. So so let's not play devil's advocate with that bullshit.
Talking about I'm saved and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, "Alone Again." Yeah, that's all I have to say about that song.
I thought it was a dope beat. Once again, Biz talking about being down and out like he did on the forgot the other track it was called. I Told You. But I like the line where he says, "My sneakers was old and my coat was thin. My determination kept me warm within." I didn't like the singing. I didn't really care for the singing on here, but I know that's his thing. Yeah. But I mean, it was okay.
Right.
Yeah, man. When I first heard this song, I didn't like it. But when I re-listened to it recently, even today actually, I actually like it now. Like, but the singing was kind of off-putting. You know, again, again, like this, the fucking singing, like I gotta take but so much. You know, when it comes to that, it becomes overkill after a while. But the beat is dope, and you know, he killed it. And it's definitely relatable. Yeah, and I fucks with it. I like this song. It's a shame that it's not on the reissue, but you know, either way, I'm glad I have the album because you know this album goes for a lot of money. So
Who you telling?
yeah,
All right. Now for the last track, On and On. Fucking love this song, man. Love this song. He just freestyling off his fucking ass, you know. As the title says, like on and on and on and on, you know, rapping about everything that comes up his fucking mind. Like Charlie got a wife by the name of Dolly. Dolly and Charlie got a son named Wally. Wally got a girl by the name of Polly. Like, cousin named Frida, uncle named Skeeter. He's married to my fine aunt Rita, who was the leader of my married cheaters. Like, fucking Biz was just going ham on this fucking song and shit like that, man. Like, and that's one thing I miss about certain hip hop, like those songs where this motherfucker just freestyling off the top of the dome, braggadocio,
yeah,
like that. Yeah, man, fucking On and On, dope song, very dope song.
Yeah, it was dope. I like the wordplay by Biz. You know, the lines where he says my girlfriend Eleanor went to the drugstore to get deodorant. I think it was Sure. And, you know, it was dope. I liked it. It was cool.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt.
yeah, very funny track, man. I love the line where he says, "Buddy named Homer used to be a loner. Now he got a girl by the name of Mona. Now that's Homer marries to Mona. All he does is bone, bone, boner." Love that. And then like the Eleanor line, what Chris said, my girl Eleanor went to the drugstore to get deodorant. I figured for sure, because the one she used before made her underarm sore. That's why her name's. That's why Eleanor don't use it no more. Like, like who the fuck thinks about that, man? But like I said, I do agree with Reg, man. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are so ignorant when it comes to like, oh, the '90s, you're stuck in the past, blah blah blah. But I'm like, yo, not all hip hop was lyrical. I mean, it was lyrical, but they had fun with it. You know, there was versatility.
Yeah.
Biz Markie,
Yeah, like they were trying to be funny with it.
right? They were having fun, and as much as I can't stand these cats, Kid and Play, another group that I'm not a fan of. But they were having fun with their, you know, with their music, you know. So
yeah,
I can respect
you mean
that.
happy rap?
That yup, the party rap, happy rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I think people now they try to bring that back, but it's a little bit too much. It's a little overboard with it. You know, it just seems forced.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You know, but like back then, like I said, and it goes back to what I said before that, you know, back then they have creative control. You know, they were able to do what the fuck they want. Like if it didn't work, let's move on to the next thing. And that was the case for a lot of rappers back in the day. Now, not so much. Like, you know, people talk about hip hop being the biggest genre, but it's like they don't even know the back story with that. Like how back then they have creative control, now you don't have it no more. It's pretty sad actually. Sorry for rambling on, but as that.
Before I say my thoughts, Steven, out of curiosity, what do you think of that bitch ass nigga Malcolm on?
I never cared for him.
Shit.
Whoa, hold up. Shorty from Lynch Mob died?
Who died?
Shorty from the Lynch Mob. That's what KRD said.
Oh fuck.
Damn, son.
Oh man, this year sucks, yo.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't even want to know who next.
Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy, man.
Damn.
A lot of good people, man.
Yo, where did you hear that, KRD? Curious about that.
It's on Instagram.
Is it?
It's on Instagram?
I'm not seeing it on Google though, but okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I just checked on Google. I didn't see anything, but
I guess it didn't hit like the news like that yet. I guess it didn't hit Google yet.
Damn,
Mm.
man. I fucking love the Lynch Mob Gorillas in the Mist album, man.
Oh man, oof.
I need to, I need to get my hands on that fucking album, though. So I think Hoovie's selling that shit.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got that shit, man. I got it like years ago.
Oh, you got Planet of the Apes too?
Yeah, I got that too. Yep.
Lucky, lucky.
Yeah, but I paid a little money for that though, cause that tends to go for some bread. But I didn't pay like crazy amount of money. I paid probably like $15, some shit like that, in the
Oh,
teens.
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
If it was like really something outrageous, it would probably cost like over $40 or something like that, and that would have been crazy.
Oh, I actually I've paid some albums like that, like over $40. I'll tell you
Oh,
that. But
Shit.
but I have to really want the album, so that's how much.
oh, okay.
And then at the time I was making good money, so I didn't really care. I was like, oh, that's $40. That's nothing. So,
Right.
Oh,
you know,
yeah. It would just have to depend on which one it is and what and like do I really want it?
facts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I remember I paid that West Side Gun Supreme Blind Tail for like $439 and shit.
$39.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was worth it.
Oh,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
right.
Alright. But everyone said what they had to say about On and On.
Yeah. I liked it. The
Okay.
funny track.
Very funny track. Alright. Okay, so when I think about this album, I feel like this album and Going Off are my two favorite Biz Markie albums. I mostly like this one mostly for the production because I felt like the production, like you said, Steven, some samples they were picking was way ahead of its time, and
Yeah.
the way they placed the samples was very unique too. Um, my only gripe, the singing kind of gives a bit overkill, you know. I kind of felt like, with certain songs it worked, certain songs it didn't work. Romeo and Juliet, it worked for that song, like Romeo and Juliet getting busy and shit like that. But with fucking Alone Again, Roadblock, yeah, I didn't care for those singings and shit. And I just felt like lyrically, this is like some of the, if y'all, people say he's not that lyrical and shit like that, but this is like the best he would ever get to that part, you know what I'm saying? So very dope album and shit like that. I'll possibly give it a 4.5 mics.
Okay.
I like the album. I think it was I like the dope storytelling and the Biz being versatile. Like he can rap about like having a good time, make you laugh, and then he can talk about his life or being like lonely or whatever. And I think the production was good. I didn't like the singing. Sometimes it was cool, sometimes it wasn't needed. But
Right.
I get it because that's like part of his personality and him being like a real like a different type of lyricist and quirky and comedic at the same time. And I think he was a dope lyricist, but he was like I see more as like a freestyle. I think he was great at like freestyling and beatboxing. Like I wouldn't put him in like that Rakim or Kane category. But he's more like a master of ceremony, like because he can DJ as well.
Yeah.
And like Dougie Fresh, like Dougie Fresh can beatbox, and he was like he can move the crowd and control the crowd. That's how I looked at Biz, and I think it was dope. I think it was a dope album. I would give it 3 mics. My favorite tracks was Let Go My Ego, What Comes Around, and Toilet Stool Rap.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. To me, very underrated. It's not an album that I really hear people talk about. I think it's because of the whole sample clearance issue that happened, and then people kind of stay clear from the album, not really giving it a chance. And I think because the single "Toy Stool Rap," I think people thought it was like silly. So it's like, okay, Biz, like, what the fuck is this? Um, People want to go for like his first two albums, going off and the Diabolical Biz Markie, which I like. I pretty much like most of his albums because except for the Weekend Warrior, which was
Oh God.
trash. I hated that. I do have it, but you're not missing anything with that album. So if you didn't hear the album, I mean, you're not really missing much. I'll tell you that much. But Getting back to this album, what I like about it is the fact the sample clearance, the sample choices, very ahead of its time. A lot of artists started using them like later on in the '90s. Like you guys cited Gravediggers, um, Vincent Bundy, people like that. Um, I like the versatility of the album. You know what I mean? My only gripe again sometimes was like some of the questionable lyrics, but then again, this Biz, the singing was fucking annoying as fuck, man. Like it got a little bit too much. It's like, come on, man. Like we get it, but it's too much. Switch it up. But then again, like I said, it's Biz. But I like the album, man. If you guys can get your hands on this album, definitely pick it up. If you get the reissue, good. If you get the OG, even better. But I think people should give this album a chance. I think this is definitely one of his best albums, in my opinion. Very underrated, in my opinion, and like definitely one of his most lyrical ones, in my opinion, too. But yeah, this is my thoughts on "I Need a Haircut" by Biz Markie. Dope album. Love the album cover too.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's crazy too because like right after the 1995 reissue, that's when the album went out of print.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad too because '91 was not really a good year for the Juice Crew.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit was happening that year. Marley Marl was having problems with Cold Chillin'.
Yeah.
Cool Rap's Live and Let Die was getting pushed back.
Yeah, because of the album cover.
Yeah. Kane dropped Taste of Chocolate.
No, that was 90.
I know, but he was still 90, 91. I still threw that in there and shit because I'm petty like that. But
no doubt.
What's up, Mike?
I'm a Prince of Darkness guy, but yeah, Taste of Chocolate.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Roxanne Shante.
Hey, Mike.
What up, Mike?
Hey y'all.
What up, Mike?
What it is?
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
What's up, everybody? What's up? But yeah, like the Juice Crew was kind of falling apart around that time too and shit like that. So, let's not even mention Master Ace. He went on to go for Delicious Vinyl. He went on to form Master Ace Incorporated and shit. So, but yeah, but that was Biz Markie's "I Need a Haircut." Very good album. Highly recommended. What's good with you, Mike?
Ain't shit, man. Chilling. Just June is kind of a bad month for a nigga. So I'm kind of down, but when I'm with good company, I get in a good mood. So it is what it is. So,
yeah, man. Join the boat, man, because this month's been shit. I'm just waiting for July to come already.
It's just a lot of history.
Like June, but yeah, July will be here sooner than we think.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm going to DC this weekend, so.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, yeah. My cousin graduating and shit like that, so I'm gonna spend some time with her.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Now let's see what arguments KRD put up on the chat. Yeah, ask me what toothpaste I like and shit. I can't even.
Oh my god, I can't get over that.
What?
Yeah, there was one video he did. Which video was it? Was it American Gangster when he asked that question?
Oh, yeah, it was American Gangster. He said,
okay, yeah, I remember that. I was cracking up when I first saw that. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh shit.
Crest or Colgate?
What's good? What's good, Sam? You said "Vapors" is my favorite song by Biz Markie. Okay, no doubt, no doubt. What's up, Gabriel? What's up, AG? What's up, Christian? Yeah, Basketball Diaries is dope. I gotta check that movie out. Is that the movie y'all mentioned earlier?
Classic, man.
Okay.
I never watched that. I never watched that movie.
That was good.
Very, very underrated.
What year did that drop?
93, I think.
95.
Nah, man.
Oh,
When was it?
wow.
95?
Yup.
Yeah.
95?
Yup.
You're really hooked on that. You're really hooked on that heroin. You're letting niggas suck your dick. So like that shit.
Oh god.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Suck your dick. Shit, I got these burgers. Let me stop. KRD said Happy Father's Day. Yeah, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes, sir.
Right, all the good fathers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the fathers that just buy gifts, you know, just to make up for the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
it takes a lot more than that. You really got to putting a whole lot of effort into that.
Right.
Be in their lives for once, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And no,
Yeah,
and this. Go ahead.
Nah, I think you're thinking what I'm thinking, my nigga. So I'll give you the floor. I think you're gonna say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and this is not for single mothers, okay? I love the single mothers, but y'all gotta chill with that shit. You know what I mean? Like my mom, she raised me and shit. I respect her, but she had Mother Days for that. She doesn't have single. This is not Father's Day. Like I hate that. It's so disrespectful.
It's a feminism bullshit.
Y'all got y'all got a National fucking Women's Day, and y'all got a motherfucking Mother's Day.
Hold on.
Wait, International Women's Day that was back in March. That's what he's thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let niggas have a day.
Yeah.
They also have Weave Day. Y'all have Makeup Day.
Weave Day.
Tupperware party.
Makeup Day. I ain't never heard of this.
Oh yeah. They have Tupperware parties. Y'all have K Michelle's birthday. I mean, y'all have everything and shit. The one time niggas gotta have shit. The one time niggas just let them handle shit.
And another thing too, stop being so fucking cheap with the gifts, man. Like how we go crazy with the women. Yo, spend on you guys too, man. Like, we like expensive shit too. Just saying.
I think the real problem is like women don't know what to give men. Like I don't know, like if y'all want to be surprised or want something different from year to year or what the deal is, because I don't know.
Right, I hear you.
Only men know what they want. Because I'm not a mind reader. I'm sorry.
No, I was
neither are we though, because I give my ex-girlfriend candies, flowers, fucking money. It's still not enough, man. That's why I hated Valentine's Day. That can suck a dick.
Fuck Valentine's Day.
Did she wear makeup?
Oh yeah, I got her that too, man. Like it was never nothing and never enough, man.
What?
Hey, Mike,
never enough.
It's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Hey, Mike.
I'm not like I can't speak for every woman in the world, but I'm not like that. I'll accept whatever it is either way. Like I'll accept anything, whatever it is. I'm not the bougie type. I'm not into like designer stuff like Gucci, Prada, or Fendi. I can't even afford none of that.
Thank you.
So why in the world would I even ask for it?
Hey, Mike, I got a question.
What up, my nigga?
Did your girl used to spend like $200 on makeup?
Nah, not that
I
much.
remember when you told me that chick you were with spent like over $253 worth of makeup.
Yeah, the boot girl I told you about. Like
I remember you told me that. I was like, what the F?
Boot girl?
Who spend that much money on makeup?
Yeah,
I don't even wear makeup like that, and I would never spend that much on makeup because half the stuff I can't even use because I got sensitive skin for that. The only makeup I would give is like some lipstick or lip gloss or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what they put in that blush or foundation and all that. It had to be like hypoallergenic for me.
Shit. Homegirl put too much makeup.
That's an addiction, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. Like, does she ever spend that much money on makeup on a regular or monthly or what?
Yeah. Put so much makeup.
Wait, monthly?
Yeah.
Yeah, she paying rent?
Good God.
Yeah, man.
I like a chick with a little bit of makeup, but once you start looking like Bozo, it's like, yo.
Put so much makeup on. She looked like Roseanne after her surgery back in the 90s and shit.
No. I ain't like none of them girls. Like the only makeup I wear is like whatever chapstick I got or lip gloss or lipstick. Other than that, I don't wear nothing else. The only time I ever wore makeup in my life was twice, and it was once for my prom in high school, and the other time was like I had to get dressed up for my aunt and uncle's anniversary celebration. Other than that, I haven't worn makeup since.
Shit.
Yeah. And then too, it's like she really gotta know what she's doing with it, know how to apply it right.
She don't.
And make it blend with her complexion or something.
She don't.
What?
Sometimes she be having like green eyeliner and then pink lipstick or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if that
Oh
matches.
my god!
It don't be looking.
What look is she going for?
The Joker.
I don't know. It's trying to look like
Yeah, that's what it sound like. That's what it sound like.
VMAs or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, good God.
Shit. She wants people to tickle her titties and shit. I don't know.
What?
But the reason why I called her boot girl, Steven, was because she threw a boot. She almost tried to throw a boot at me.
Yeah, I remember that story. I remember when you told me that. I was like, oh my gosh, she tried to kill you.
Yeah, I stopped seeing her ass. Man, but
I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, she was
but
like,
the crazy
like if she coming back with like some fatal attraction type ish for you, then
yo, son,
cut her loose. Cut her loose.
Crazy bitches got the best pussy though, son. Like, I know that.
That's true.
Oh Lord.
That's
that
true.
is so true, yo.
Man.
It's true, man.
Comes with a price, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta outweigh your options.
Yeah.
Watch.
Do you really want a sane chick or a crazy one?
Same.
Yeah, same.
Sane. Yeah. A man would want a sane woman, not a girl who's got a few screws loose up in the old noggin.
The way I see it, if a girl's gonna be crazy with me, I'll just be crazy with her too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
But use common sense with it, because if she wants to talk to you any kind of way, you just can't let her talk to you any kind of way.
Oh, fuck that shit.
But wasn't she like trying to tell you what to do or something like that?
Want to come over at night, trying to tell me when to stop. She's trying to tell me when to stop using YouTube and shit. I'm like, okay. I was like, one thing, you're not gonna talk about my YouTube or my music. That's one thing you're not gonna do.
She treating you as if like what like a mother to you or something like.
Right.
Like I told y'all niggas, if I was still with Melissa, we would never have a show, yo. That bitch be like wilding you.
Oh Lord.
That can't happen. Fuck that.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that. I said it.
Tell me when to go on YouTube and when to get off YouTube. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
You do what you want to do. You grown. Like the last time you checked, you running things your way. Like
for real. Fuck out.
That's one thing I would never do. I would never talk to a guy and like treat him like he a little boy or tell him like what to do or be bossy like that. That's not how I roll. I'm gonna let a man handle what he got to do what he got to do, and we'll have our time later when he's done doing what he got to do. That's just me.
Did I ever tell you about one of my friends dated this one girl and shit like that, and she basically stole his money?
What?
Oh yeah, true story. Homegirl like literally.
No.
Homegirl literally wiped out all his bank account and shit like that.
Oh boy.
And they still together.
What the fuck? That nigga stupid.
He was like, "Oh, we break up once in a while, but she loves me." I'm like, "Nigga, you fucking stupid."
Did he call the cops on her or something?
I didn't even know, but then it's like
did he call the cops on her or something?
I don't even know, but I hate when niggas they talk about, man, fuck that bitch, man, fuck her. Then 2 seconds later, y'all up in their pussy and shit, like.
Wow.
But.
Oh my God! Like, if she was like robbing you blind, then why in the world didn't you like question her?
Because the pussy was good, possibly.
Like, oh God!
I don't care how good the pussy is.
Lord.
You ain't taking my money, bitch.
Yeah. Lord.
Shit.
Is that really what be on a dude's mind a lot? Like if he, but wouldn't think nothing of it if the girl got like an ulterior motive or something like that. I'm just asking.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Niggas and females, they have different aspects in lying. It's so funny.
Yeah, but there's certain females that you really got to watch out for, the gold digging types.
Oh God, I haven't had it.
But they're not as obvious though. You know, they're very undercover now. So you gotta be really careful.
Yeah, you gotta watch they moves and stuff. Like either if you gotta be like Inspector Gadget on them every now and again, like wondering like, okay, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
People be so quick to move in with each other, but it's like
and once that happens, a whole bunch of other stuff gonna change.
Yep.
Stuff that y'all used to do in the beginning ain't gonna be the same no more. Like,
nope.
Like what happened?
Using ass bitches.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them.
Yeah.
Yo, KRD, what you know about that Lego of my ego and shit?
What he talking about now?
It's a Lego my ego fire.
About the song, the Biz
Lego
Markie.
my ego. What?
It's freaking time.
Yo, where's Deb at? Yo, what's Deb? I haven't seen him all day.
Normally he'll be on there too. Like
He's on here. He's on a 3-hour show last night. Yeah, where the fuck you been, Derek? Nigga been at night school trying to get his speech down pat, yeah.
Oh, come on. Yo,
chill.
Yo, he can't help because he's trying to like get his point across and ask us certain stuff. I get it, but it's just gonna take a matter of time to understand because sometimes we can understand what you're asking, and other times it's like we're not too sure.
Right.
Sound like a fucking caveman up in that motherfucker. That's all good. I love that.
Yeah, you rock, man.
What's good? What's good, Edgar? Yeah, man. Edgar said the first 4 Biz Markie albums, like Going Off, Biz Never Sleeps, Haircut, and All Samples Cleared, have a lot of fun, feel good songs on them that I enjoy a lot. That's what's up, bro. I did a review on Going Off if you're interested, like a while back ago, like and shit. So, KRD said, pick one, Volume 2, 400 Degrees, Moment of Truth, or Dark and Hell is Hot.
Before, them niggas were killing me in Rombo last night, man.
I saw.
I saw some stuff last night. I saw some stuff last night.
That was a dope show. I really enjoyed that show. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Dark and Hell is Hot, Volume 2, or what?
Volume 2, 400 Degrees, Moment of Truth, and Dark and Hell is Hot.
Oh my God.
This nigga's going ham.
I'm going with Dark Hell is Hot for me.
Moment of Truth.
Moment of Truth for me too.
I love all them albums.
But that's a hard one, man. Like that's a fucking hard one.
Isn't that the same person who was asking all them questions last night with them tough choices? You know they were like all good albums and whatnot.
Yeah, it was KRD and
Oh yeah. He was asking some good questions last night, especially like some stuff like from SWV to TLC and Mariah Carey and a whole bunch of others. I can't fully remember the rest, but it was just like wow, coming up with the good stuff here.
Yeah,
speak of the devil, Deb's in the building. What's up, Deb? What's up, Deb? Sam Blonde said, what is your opinion on the Beating Us Musical Massacre album? Didn't care.
Oh man.
Wait, Try, you like that album?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I like it too, man. I like it too.
Oh wow.
But Steve, how about that track with fucking Cuban Link, man? That's just hard.
Well, wasn't again like what was the name of that song again?
I forget.
Yeah. I mean, there were some songs I like the Slam Pit joint. Beating Us Forever. That was cool, but it's that Watch Out Now shit. Like, oh god, I hate that song. And then when J-Lo did it again, and I'm oh god, yeah.
Wait, what song did J-Lo do?
Jenny from the Block.
You didn't like that song?
No, I didn't like it.
It was alright. It was alright. I wasn't really putting on. I wasn't like really hearing it as much like that, but it was alright.
Right.
But I like the Ain't It Funny remix, the Murder Inc. remix.
No.
that was okay with me, but other than that, I haven't really only like I haven't really like played like a lot of her music like that though. There was only like a few songs I like, but not all of them.
Yeah, I never got
That's
into
just me.
music like that.
I think
She
Street
never-
Level is amazing, but I'm a Stone Crazy nigga. Feel
Yeah, I
me?
ain't mad at that.
So
Yeah, I just like the earlier beating us shit like Intoxicated Demons and Street Level. To me,
Yeah.
You like Stone Crazy, nigga? Do you believe in all that?
I've never really been a big beating us fan, but I always thought Juju was a dope producer.
Wow.
Yo, Reg, you should check out Al Tariq's God Connection album. Woo!
I did a while back ago.
That shit is someone beating us ill's production.
You're not an Alcoholics fan either, huh?
Alcoholics, I haven't really paid attention to them like that, but I like some of the shit, like 21 and Over or Under album, whatever you call that.
21 Over.
Coast to Coast is fucking crack.
Oh, that's the best album in my opinion.
21 and Under or whatever.
No, Coast to Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that the album with the song "Damn" in it.
Yep.
Love
and
that.
Next Level.
Yo, that video, the commercial when the white bitch is riding the bike, she gets by the fucking bus. They go, damn! The commercial for Coast to Coast, nigga, that was L.
Exhibit
was
1.
dying. Yeah, I don't know if that shit's still on YouTube, but that shit was dying.
Shit. Alright, okay, so Edgar said the album cover for I Need a Haircut always stood out to me as a really cool album cover as well. I like how Biz Markie brought a stand-up comedian style to hip-hop, which was funny. Yeah, it worked on some occasions.
The haircut is fucking horrendous. That cover, yeah.
Yo, Mike, you like that Told Us To rap song?
I Need a Haircut is dope, but it's been a long time, my nigga. I listened to it a long time.
Okay.
Only Biz albums I own physically is going off.
I can't be mad about that.
All of them out of print, my nigga. Like, geez.
Yeah, they go for crazy money.
Fucking Coachella albums, man.
Godfather money and shit.
Yeah.
Graffiti said Dell the Funky Homo Sapien, wrong place or casual, I didn't mean to.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dell.
Same.
Casual.
I ain't mad at that.
Third Self is a fucking classic.
Alright. Graph, what's up, Graffiti? Skew It on a Barbie by Outkast or They Don't Dance No More by Goody Mob. I'm going with that Skew It on a Barbie.
Skew It on a Barbie, fucking Ray Caught a Body. They all did. Andre.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Deb, America has crazy holidays, man.
Yeah,
what holidays we got in Australia? Yeah, Valentine's Day is a waste of time and a waste of money.
It is.
I agree.
Yeah, but the only time like you really would love that holiday is like if you have like that special person in your life or whatever, like if you're married or in a relationship. Other than that, for the single folks, it ain't. I think that's one of the worst days of the year.
But see, Ash, they should treat every day. They don't have to wait one single day to prove their love for one another, in my opinion.
True. Yeah, that's true. You gotta prove that every day. Like if you really love somebody, then prove it. You don't need a holiday to signify that.
That's like me, like always wearing my African shit when Black History Month comes and stuff like that.
Exactly. You don't need a whole month to know that to show that you're proud of your history. That should be all year round.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and some of these national holidays and stuff like food related stuff be tripping me out. Like we got a National Donut Day, National Hot Dog Day, National Hamburger Day, Pizza Day, and I'm like, what the?
National Pussy Day, niggas get free.
And I'm like, what? Who makes up this stuff? Like what?
Yeah, I'm down for that National Pussy Day. Everyone just throwing out pussy. Everyone just throwing out pussy left and right. Happy Pussy Day! Happy Pussy Day! Shit.
No, there's nothing. There's like a National Boyfriend Day and a National Girlfriend Day.
I heard about that
coming up.
I heard about that crap, man.
They just coming out.
And I'm like, what? Since when did they do this? This is my first time hearing about it because I didn't know nothing about it until like last year. I'm like, what the?
How about Happy Corns on My Feet Day? How about that?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be wondering sometimes who come with these national like food related days and like national girlfriend day, boyfriend day, and I'm like, what in the?
Probably some of these college kids and shit that's bored as fuck.
Could be. We just don't know it yet. I'm like, since when was this in National Day? Like, this is my first time hearing about it. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Like, I ain't hear about it until I like heard it on the news or saw it on social media or like on a website or something. I'm like, what?
Shit.
They kill me with that. Like,
Oh
yeah. By the way, today Tupac would have been like 48 today.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Today's birthday.
Yo, Devin, you funny, son. Nigga said KD want National Colgate Day.
What?
Y'all going in. Y'all going in.
This is the same nigga that said Ross should, John Goodman should play Ross, so that nigga is funny.
John Goodman.
No.
Like Dan Connor, John Goodman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
He said it on your show, my nigga. I was like,
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
What did he say?
I think I remember hearing him say that, but I don't know which show it was.
What did he say?
He said that John Goodman should play Ross in the biopic.
Oh, I remember now. We did when we did our Lucy Pearl episode. Yeah, it was after review because we were talking about who would play who if we had our own biopics or whatever.
I think somebody said Ice Cube for Steven or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I mean, that ain't a bad choice. I can imagine Cube playing Steven though, for real.
Yeah, I've had people say I look like Ice Cube and shit, but I'm like, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't see it, but I mean, maybe it's the beard and the dark Caesar, but
it could be that. It could be that.
Yeah, it could be that. But and then like I rock the shades like him too, so yeah. So I guess
I heard someone said 7th Streeter would play me.
Who?
Yeah, someone said 7th Streeter would play me if I had my own biopic. I'm like, I don't see the resemblance. I don't know how she would play me because she and I we look completely different people. Like I don't see none of the resemblance. I don't think.
Yeah, 7th Street is the singer, like a pop R&B singer.
Okay.
Yeah, I know who she is though, but I don't think she could play me. I don't know. Like that had to be like a freaking nationwide search to find someone who looks somewhat similar to me or slightly close to it.
I think
I don't think there's no one in the world who could look like me or look a little similar to me, but I doubt that. But that wasn't a bad option though, but hey.
Niggas go ham with that biopic shit. Like they went off like
and someone had the nerve to say that Kevin Hart would play Reg. I'm like, what the?
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
That's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute now, come on.
Shit, I'm actually more funny and good looking than him. Damn. Shit. Kevin Hart, my ass.
Yeah, someone else could definitely play Reg, but just not Kevin Hart. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I can't believe Cardi said. Who said John Goodman for Ross?
Everett. Eric Estrada for Ricardo too, my nigga.
Oh,
I heard that too. I remember that.
Wait, who did they say for Tribero?
Rakim. Said Rakim.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Boy, that would be a funny biopic. Shit. You got rappers, actors, singers.
Yeah.
See, for Chris, I would have chose Prodigy, but God rest his soul, he's dead, so that can't be done. because I mean y'all have the same vocals and shit almost.
He
Damn
sounds
near.
like Prodigy, and he sounds like Jason from New Jersey Drive. That's what he sounds like to me.
Ooh.
That's what he sound like that nigga, son. To me.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, yup. Yeah, I forgot his name in real life, but yeah.
That nigga, yo, that movie's classic.
I love that movie, man. I love that shit.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
The soundtrack, everything about that movie is phenomenal.
It is. It's so underrated. Niggas don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's very underrated, man. But I think because, you know, I think because it's a Jersey shit, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's Jersey niggas. Like, I think that's what it is, but fuck that shit. It's East Coast, man. It's just, you know what I mean?
I love it. And that, you know, niggas rocking those bubble vests and the Timbs. Oh,
yeah, man. And what's crazy is that when they filmed that movie, they couldn't film it in Jersey. They had to film that shit in Brooklyn because, you know, like back then, like Newark was like really crazy. It was like really the car theft capital of the world at that time. So like when that movie came out, like I know people that, you know, that's from Jersey that, you know, cats that lived in Jersey around that time. They were saying like, yo, mad people were getting arrested because of that movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really good movie. 95, man. Classic.
Yeah, I low-key gotta see that movie, man.
Oh, what's the name of the movie?
New Jersey Drive.
Oh yeah, I gotta see that. I never seen it before.
Man, yeah, you guys gotta see that, man.
Yeah, because I was like you said, if you said it came out in 95, then I was a toddler that year.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And Red was just born that year, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what though? You guys are definitely ahead of your time as far as like age, man. Because you guys don't act your age, like in a good way, of course.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You know,
yeah, but a lot of times when people be asking me how old I am, they mouths be dropping like crazy when I tell them how old I am because I don't look my age. Like, yeah, because like there was one person at my job who was a coworker with me, and when I told him my age, he was like, "What? I thought you at least be like 21." I'm like, "Nope, I'm 25." So
yeah. Hey man, black don't crack.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'll be 26 in a couple of months, but hey.
Oh shit. What do you have? Yo, Mike, I know there's another movie. I know you being a Mass native, a movie that I think everybody should check out. Squeeze.
Thank you, my nigga. Bye.
What's that about?
It's so underrated. Like it's very underground, yo.
It's grimy and dark.
It's mad grimy, very dark, yo.
Hope them niggas in that Pathfinder, son.
Yeah, whoo!
Grimy niggas.
Here comes the big bad wolf.
Yep.
Wait, what's that about? What's that about?
It's pretty much these teenagers, you know, walking around the streets of Dorchester. What was that? Dorchester, right, Mike?
I think it was Dorchester or Roxbury, man. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like one of those two, but it takes place in Boston, in the streets of Boston, and pretty much, you know, these cats, they pretty much they walking around the hood trying to get around and stuff like that, trying to like survive the streets. But then you got this gang, you got this, you know, these group of gangs and shit, you know, just torching everybody, like pretty much, you know, harassing people and things like that. And they always running into them and, you know, just trying. It's like a cat and mouse chase to that shit. It's dope, man. Yeah, it's really dope.
The nigga from Parenthood is in there. The brother.
Yeah, TK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really.
What year did that drop?
97.
Yeah, like 95, 90. Yeah,
97.
Yeah, 97. The movie came out in 97, but I think they filmed it in I think like 95, 96.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it came out in 97.
Okay.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. It'll be hard. It's hard to find, but I don't know if it's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, but if it's on Netflix,
I don't have Netflix.
You know, because I remember BET back in the day used to show that movie.
Yeah, but I rarely watch BET now.
Yeah, same. I haven't watched BET since 2008, so.
Yeah, the last time I watched BET was I think the year when the BET Awards where New Edition got inducted that Lifetime Achievement Award.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that was the last time I watched anything on BET back then.
But yeah, Squeeze. I highly
Yeah.
recommend you guys checking that movie out, man.
Oh yeah, I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check that out.
Okay.
My only gripe though, it doesn't have a fucking soundtrack, man.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't have a. Yeah, cause you know it's an independent movie, so a lot of those movies, like
Uh-huh.
the independent movies, never really, you know, they didn't really. There's like independent movies, so that, like the I guess like the studios that they recorded the
Uh-huh.
movie in, they didn't really have a big budget, so you know,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean. So it's like one of those things. The same thing with the movie Strapped with Federal Star and Bokeem Woodbine.
Mm.
That came out in '93. That's another movie that should have gotten a soundtrack too.
Hmm.
Bamboo, bamboo, nigga. Yeah.
Bamboo, man. Yup.
Mm.
Tilden Projects in Brownsville.
It's hard.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, man. But yeah, Squeeze, highly recommended. Strapped is another good movie, and check out. Strapped is pretty much about two cats like Bamboo. He has a connect that sells guns, like, you know, machine guns and shit like that. And
Mm-hmm.
his boy Bokeem Woodbine, I forgot his name in the movie, but he he gets caught with some bullshit charge, and in order for him to get out of it, he would have to be a snitch, pretty much an informant. Then his girl
Mm.
gets caught stealing selling crack. She gets arrested, so he definitely has to, like, you know, be an informant and try to get them out of the situation. So it gets crazy on from there. But the movie's called
Mm-hmm.
Strapped. It came out like '93.
Okay.
Dope movie.
I think it's on YouTube on like perfect quality too.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on
Oh,
YouTube.
oh, okay.
I think Squeeze is on it too. I could be wrong on that,
Oh,
but
Yeah, it might be
yeah,
okay.
underrated gems right there, kid.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah. Straight out of Brooklyn too, '91. That was another good one too.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a sad movie, man. Woo.
Yeah.
You must be out your fucking mind, man.
Yes, sir. That nigga Saladin, man.
It came out what 90, 91, 92 when that come out.
Yeah, 91.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw some of Straight Outta Brooklyn once. I don't know where, but I saw some of it.
You watch the show The Shy?
Yep. I watched
I
that.
seen a couple episodes, but I kind of like that was like from the first season. I never followed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta watch the first season because like if I were to watch that right now, I'll be so totally lost.
Yeah,
But what's happening?
I fucking love it, man. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that, like, they really
Yeah, a
like
lot
that
of people
story.
say it's good. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say what happened last night was some crazy shit, man. Oh man.
But you know they taking off two characters because of the sexual misconduct.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dutch dude that play Easy in Straight Outta
Right.
Compton, they kicked him
And
out.
the chick is going
Whoa.
Yeah.
How are they gonna write him?
Yeah.
I know him and the chick got, something happened between them in the show, like in storyline. But that nigga's in a deep storyline now. How the fuck are they gonna write him off? You know what I mean?
to. They're gonna probably kill him off.
That's crazy.
Have another nigga play him or something? Because season 2's over.
Oh God. So are they gonna get picked up for season 3?
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back.
What I think will happen is that they'll probably put him in the third season, but they'll have him killed or some shit, like, or he has to. I don't know the situation. I don't know. Some shit like that.
He might get killed because he's in a deep situation right now, dog. Like, the niggas I'm not gonna say nothing, but you.
Right.
Well.
That nigga Reg in there, son. That nigga Reg is crazy.
Crazy.
I like that nigga. That nigga's up.
But he not ready to lead though. Like you see, like he gotta be the older dude gotta teach him. Like yo, like your crew fucking up on the streets.
You see what happened to him last night?
I didn't see the season finale yet. I gotta watch it.
Oh man. It's good.
Mm.
Yeah, I need to really get into the shot. I've heard a lot of good things about it though, but
Yeah, I've heard good things about the show too.
Yeah,
It's good because it's showing black people in a positive light, but also showing the hood shit too. So
Yeah.
okay.
good.
All right.
Yo, Reg,
What's up?
I've been wanting to ask you this. I know you R&B cat, and mostly everybody on here. Y'all fuck with Loose Ends, right?
yeah.
Loose
I've
End.
heard of that. I heard of that name before.
Okay. Yeah, I know you've heard the song Hanging on a Loose String, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So okay, their last song they ever dropped in 1990 called "Look How Long." Did y'all hear that album?
Never heard that one.
Oh
Me neither. Me neither. I never heard that one.
it is fire.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Smooth, mid tempo. What's up?
Yeah, it's like smooth, like it's kind of like house R&B. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Think
Yeah,
of
I miss when R&B was like what y'all were saying was authentic and real. Because right now it just sounds the same.
yeah.
R&B is fucking dead to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, it died within like the early 2000s, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I guess after the early 2000s and then the 2010s started rolling, and it was just like everything just sounds too similar, too much of the same, no variety.
Yup.
Just yeah.
But
Song here and there.
with Loose End, that's the album. Look How Long.
Mhm.
The song "Don't Be Afraid" by Aaron Hall off the Juice soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Like the
that song.
Okay, so something like that, but a whole album like that.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like some of the songs are kind of like in that
I'm gonna have to
vein.
check that out.
Yeah, it's called "Look How Long" by Loose Ends. Came out in
Okay.
1990.
I might,
Fire.
Look
I might
how
do that
long.
right now. Fuck.
Look how long. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
shit.
know it was one night when I was sending some old cartoon intros to try and Reg from some of the old cartoons from the 90s, and I remember Reg was asking like, was every like artist or something like had a cartoon back in the day? Because I know Kid and Play had a cartoon, Hammer had a cartoon, yeah, MC Hammer had a cartoon, New Kids on the Block had a cartoon, and yeah,
Jackson 5. They have one.
yeah, Jackson 5 had one back during the 70s.
That was true.
Yeah. I never watched the Jacksons cartoon. I'm sorry, but after what Reg was just telling me, like it wasn't that all that, then I was like, okay, I'll definitely not peep that then, since he told me it was not that good. But my dad remembered Hammerman though, when MC Hammer had his cartoon Hammerman, because my dad would talk about it sometimes. But he did not know that Kid and Play had a cartoon because he called one of my sisters up one day and he was asking one of them, did y'all know that Kid and Play had a cartoon? They were like, yeah, they did. It was like, oh, I didn't know. Like,
Can't stand them giving light skinned niggas a bad name.
what you watched the Kid and Play cartoon?
No, but I can't stand Kid and Play though. Fuck them niggas.
Damn.
I like House Party.
You're not into the happy rap?
Hate on the channel.
I like
You're
no
not
happy
into the
rap.
happy rap?
Not Ash. I like no happy rap.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh,
like
okay.
those-
Well, what did you think when they did the House Party movies?
I love it. I love the first one, and that's where it ends.
Yeah. I think everybody loves the first one. What about the second one?
I hate
Second
it.
one, good.
I like the second.
What?
I like the second one.
That corny ass white boy in there trying to be black. I hate that nigga. What's his name?
Oh,
Jamal?
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
think of the name, but I know who you're talking about, Reg.
yeah, Jamal. Jamal was his name.
Young black teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, DJ Cameron from Young Black Teenagers.
You know what I mean? Like a black is just the color, but I can be black too because it's a mind state. You know what I mean? I seen an interview with that nigga saying that. I'm like, what the fuck? Man?
House Party 3 was okay, but I didn't.
Yeah, the third one was alright. It was
Bernie
alright.
Mac saved the movie.
Yeah, Bernie did. Yeah, rest in peace to Bernie. Oof.
Chris Tucker was in there too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chris Tucker was in there. I keep forgetting about that. And TLC.
Yep.
Yeah, TLC, Immature.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
Immature.
I might be in the minority, but Part 3 is my favorite one. I know a lot of people don't like Part 3, but I like Part 3.
Well, why do people hate Part 3?
You'd
was
be
alright.
surprised, man. You know what it is? I think because, there's a lot of overkill with the guest appearances, and then like the movie was a little bit all over the place. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
it was, but I liked it, man. You know, I fucked with it. You know, now Part 4 was
Try.
whack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I think I
Fucking
caught
Immature.
Part 4, I think only one time many years ago, and I was like, I can't. I'll
Yeah.
never watch this again.
It's fucking immature, man. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just basically immature in there, and I know Megan Good was in that movie, and yeah.
Back when she couldn't act, but okay.
Ah! Wow.
I mean, I'm not good. Back in the day, I'm sorry, she wasn't that great of an actress when she started.
Still not.
Y'all know she's in.
What did you think when she was in Eve's Bayou?
I was gonna say
What
that.
did you think of that?
Okay, Eve's Bayou, that's
That was
acceptable.
dope.
I
Yeah,
love
that was dope.
Yeah. But what about her character when she did Cousin Skeeter?
I haven't really seen Cousin Skeeter in years, so I have to skip on that. But
Oh.
fucking puppet, man, just ugh.
That was Bill Bellamy voice Skeeter, like, come on.
She was in Friday for like 1 second. She's in Friday.
Yeah.
Hurry up!
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I remember when she was in Friday. Yeah, when they were like getting like I guess ice cream or something from the ice cream truck. She was in that. Yeah, I remember her being in that. Yeah.
Yo, deadass. I saw a nigga that looked like Big Worm riding the same lowrider he was riding on Friday.
Oh my god!
Fucking curls in his head too.
Wow.
Fucking my money, Reggie.
Yeah. Same color curls too, dead ass.
Oh my god!
You know, Dub season there too. Dub season Friday too for like a second.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When you shooting at dudes, yup.
Yep.
Michael Clark Duncan too.
Yeah. I was finna say Michael Clark Duncan. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, because I didn't know that until I think my dad mentioned it. One day. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Chris, I gotta ask you, brother. What's your beef with Friday, man?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't want no beat.
His favorite Friday movie?
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites. Like I've seen a lot of those sort of films during the '90s, but it wasn't one of my favorites. Like Juice or like Above the Rim. You know.
Oh man, I like it just as much.
I like Next Friday better. You know, I thought Next Friday was
Oh
no.
No.
I did not like Next Friday. I'm sorry.
wow.
I'm sorry. I did not like it. I caught that whole thing one time last year, but I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I can watch the first one or Friday after next, but Next Friday is a no on my list. I'm sorry.
Okay, I heard it all. I heard it all tonight.
And it got Casper in that motherfucker from Kids, so he's roach. So I love that nigga. Shout out to Justin Fish. Yeah, definitely. And I watched a documentary on Kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and they said that he wasn't acting in Kids. That's how he acted.
Right.
In real life.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Yeah, and all them niggas was a crew. All of them, like Harold and them, like the Over Escape crew.
Did he die in real life?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he died of a heart attack.
Oh wow. He was like
I heard he hung himself over his bitch or something. That's what I heard.
Roach, he killed himself, and Harold, he died of a heart attack.
Yeah, because Harold was doing them heavy drugs, man.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, Sean, I like Next Friday too, but it's just that the first Friday just fits all over it.
What?
You said what?
Oh, I did not know. Oh my god. Oh.
The essays are fucking hilarious. And Day, I love Next Friday, but it ain't fucking with the first one.
Yeah, the first one I can watch all day, and I can watch Friday after next, but Next Friday really didn't do nothing for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I gotta lie though.
I gave that a chance, but no, I'm sorry.
It's funny because when Ice Cube was rocking that football jersey,
Uh-huh.
Kobe had dropped a football jersey that looked just like that. It was like '05. It was sky blue, just like that. So I copped it, and that's when niggas call me Ice Cube like crazy because I just get the red Caesars and all that shit. Yo, what up, Cube? I'm like, oh man, this is like 2000.
Yep.
Yeah.
As the movie came out, yep.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta see that movie Kids though, man.
You never seen Kids?
Yeah, I never seen Kids neither. I'm sorry, I never seen it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so fucking good.
What year? What year did that come out?
95.
No wonder, like, because earlier we were saying that one of the other movies you mentioned, like, I was like 2 at the time, and then Reg was just born that year, and I'm like,
that shit is raw as fuck.
Yeah, yep. And the thing actually, like Mike can attest to this. Did that get theater or like nationwide theatrical release, or that was like an independent?
I'll be honest, niggas in the projects are talking about Kids. They used to rent it, but I didn't see Kids till like 2008.
It was indie.
what?
Yeah,
It was like selected theaters.
Yeah.
What was it? Limited release or something?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I never heard of it then.
And that's why I love.
No, go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead, brother. It's all good.
No, I was gonna say that the thing with kids that people thought it like Mike said, like it was so raw. Like people thought it was actual real. Like they didn't think it was a movie. They thought it was a documentary. Like that's how raw that movie is.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like that movie, like it's not. Don't watch that. If you have nephews or anything, do not let them watch that. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm serious.
I got nieces and I got 3 nieces and a nephew, but
how old are they?
I don't think I will let them watch that.
Yeah, how old are they? If you don't mind me asking.
My oldest niece will be 20 this year.
She good.
Yeah, she good. But her sister will be 15. My other niece will be 13, and my nephew's 5.
Yeah, I will give it
my
some
nephew's
time.
5.
I will give it some time.
Yeah, I would not let my nephew watch it. No.
That's especially at that age. Nah.
No. I the last thing I would want my nephew to be like traumatized by seeing anything like that.
Oh, okay. I'll put it to you like this. I know you hear about all these middle age, like these junior high school kids, middle school kids having sex early and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kids is right now. They smoking weed early. It's 10 years old. Like all that shit you hear about in real life that you see in real life, they capture that in film.
And you know Javier, right? Javier, the little Puerto Rican nigga with the gold chain.
Yep.
He said, because they interviewed him now, he said they were really smoking weed in that movie, man.
Yep.
Real shit.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Even when I was coming up, I never did nothing like that. My folks would have been pissed if I would have done anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube in great quality, so you can just keep on that.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'll
have to check that out.
Another movie you guys need to check out. By the way, that was directed by Larry Clark. Another movie is called Bully. That's another good movie too. That's based on a true story.
I love Bully, man.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Bully.
Bully.
A big bright yellow sun.
that nigga Bobby, son.
Son, I hate that nigga, son.
Yeah, that white bitch Allie, like she was bony as fuck.
Yeah.
But that was still hitting. Fuck it.
Yeah, she had that crazy bush.
Oh hell yeah.
But yo, so pretty. But pretty much, Bully is pretty much about. I mean, self-explanatory. Like, got these group of kids. Takes place in South Florida, like Fort Lauderdale, like Western area. A group of kids, they chilling, but then they got this one dude in the crew who's a bully, and the main character, Bobby, keeps getting bullied by Marty, the bully, and shit, and like it's like really sick, and it's based on a true story too. Like the events took place in 1993, but the movie came out in 2001.
Wow.
Yeah, and they yeah, it's a good movie, man. It's very and a couple of the people like that dude. What's his name? Leo that played in Kids, the main
Yeah,
character Tully.
yeah. Tully's in there, y'all.
Yeah, he's in that movie too. So
That bitch Heather with the blue hair, blue and blonde hair.
yeah,
Oh,
man.
I'll fucking
Yeah, man.
I love that bitch.
Yeah, man. That is a fucking that's a disturbing movie, though. But yeah, good movie though. Good movie.
I like when they were talking about Cypress Hill. That shit was dope.
And they were playing that shit too.
Yeah, they were smoking weed and playing Cypress Hill, talking about the concert, about the Buddha and shit.
Yeah.
That was it.
Wow.
They're playing on when the ship goes down and shit like that.
Reggie's favorite album, Black Sunday.
Oh, you don't like who didn't like Black Sunday?
I never said I didn't like it. I just said I didn't see it as a classic, as touching the first
right.
one or the third one. I like the first one and the third one better. That's all I have to say.
Oh,
it's not a classic though. Like, oh,
I mean, I'm be listening to it sooner than you think. Let's just say that.
Okay. So we explain the review.
Yeah, because somebody already requested me to do that review anyway. So
we need to do Cypress on Speaking Cloud, like the whole discography, because niggas been waiting.
Down. I'm down too.
I've been waiting. You know, they mean a lot to me, man. I'm talking a lot to me.
Yeah, man.
Who's down to join the MF Doom discography breakdown sometime next month?
I'm down because I know a lot about Doom.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
And I'll post it on my page so people can stop asking me about fucking Doom.
Oh, God. With me, it's Doom and Big Out Lifestyle. I'm sick of the lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous already. I love the album, but damn, come on.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Man, but yeah, man. It's just that I'm gonna definitely listen to Black Sunday and shit. Definitely listen to it. By the way, Mike, I've been jamming the Angel Dust lately too.
Make no more?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. I love that. Yo, Mike Patton's voice is incredible, man.
Amazing.
You like A Small Victory?
You said what?
You like A Small Victory? I fucking love that song.
Yeah, I gotta finish listening to the whole album, but I stopped at the song. I think it was called Kindergarten and shit.
Yeah, it's just hard, man. There's some like real heavy shit on there too.
Real heavy shit, then with some real progressive shit. I'm like, oh damn.
Me and Ross talk about that shit a lot. Love that shit. Fuck.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about their favorite movies, like Dead Presidents, dope movie. Bamboo.
I didn't like that.
You didn't like it?
I went to see that. I didn't like it though.
What's the name?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the name of it?
Bamboozled.
Oh, I remember that movie. I watched it when I was in college. Yeah.
Hold on. What movie, y'all? My bad.
He didn't like
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled is. Oh, come on, Chris.
That's not one of my favorite Spike Lee films though.
It was showing like.
Why didn't you like it?
I don't know. I just thought it was boring. I went to see it on opening night. I didn't care for it.
Oh wow.
Come on.
You know, like I don't know. It's been a while since I saw it from.
Shit, that movie's classic, man.
And it's eye opener.
But I know Mike didn't like when with Damon Wayans' character, Pierre Delacroix, and all that.
His accent got on my nerves. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. Like after a while, like hearing him talking, I would just want him like to shut up, like don't talk no more. Like his accent was really annoying.
Chris, you didn't like Dead Presidents?
No, Bamboozled.
Oh, okay.
No, he said he did not like Bamboozled. That was the movie.
I mean, it's not one of my favorites though. Like I like the other Spike Lee films. I didn't really care for that one.
Well, like Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing, More Better Blues. You know.
Love
About a Blues.
yo.
What about Get on the Bus?
That was good.
That's
on the bus.
underrated. That's
Yeah.
underrated.
What about Girl 6?
I went to see
Oh,
that too.
yes.
That was good.
I need to see that one. Need to.
What? Oh,
Oh,
right.
they play it sometimes on one of the Stars in Black movie channel on my TV. Sometimes I be catching that whenever I get a chance. I'm like, oh my god, that movie was good.
Yeah, the soundtrack Prince. That's all Prince too.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, the soundtrack was all Prince. Yep.
I gotta say something, man. The Prince episode on Prince's birthday, the top 5 Prince albums.
Dope.
That me, Steven, and my nigga Micah did. That needs more fucking views. That was amazing.
That was a dope video though. I saw.
I really enjoyed that.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that because I think I've had to work that day. If I'm not mistaken.
The chemistry was amazing. I really enjoyed that.
Yes, sir. Yo, Mike.
Yo.
I was thinking, since they didn't join the Prince episode, maybe we should do like what we did with the Busta Rhymes, the top 10 Prince songs.
I'm down for that, bro.
Oh wow.
It's a brain strainer, but I can fucking do it. I definitely can do it.
Yeah, because I think I would assume all of us are Prince fans.
Oh God, you know how I feel about Prince. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think we definitely should do that. Especially you definitely should do that.
I'm down. And you know what we wanted? I was talking to Chris on the phone last night. You know what I want to do? The War Report, my nigga.
Ooh. Yes. Yeah.
The anniversary's today, my nigga. Yeah, man.
Son, I was just listening to TONY, son, today.
Driving.
Yeah, it was on shuffle on my iPod. I was in my web playing that shit. Like, oh shit!
I keep it
Niggas try to shit on me.
Real with me.
Man,
not the hand up the nigga trying to steal from me. Like driving seat man alone.
Yeah. Yo, Capone Bone, son. That shit is so
nigga.
Halftime thugs for me, my nigga.
LA, man. The Kuwait.
Use tools to fix your fucking face like a mechanic. Oh man, Nori's nasty, son.
Yeah, Nori's. Hey, yo, illegal life, son. Woo!
Fire.
I wish there was a video for that, and that was the first single.
Yep.
All right, no video.
No video.
Yo, Mike, if you do a review on that album sometime this week, I'm down.
Yeah, I want to get Muck on there because she loves that album too.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. Another dope episode was the top 10 West Side Gun songs, the top 10 Conway songs.
Yeah, I had fun with that.
I want to do Benny after the Plugs I Met comes up. Do it with Money Miz. I already planned that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I would like to do a show with Money Miz, man.
Yeah, because you didn't do the one that we did. We did No, we did top 5 Griselda releases, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I know one thing. One day we definitely got to talk about TLC's first album and their second album one day.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm all about Crazy Sexy Cool. We got to do that.
Yeah, that and Ooh on the TLC tip. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that album too.
Yeah.
That baby. Love that. Woo.
Yeah. Got a few announcements. Who's down to review My Way sometime the first week of July?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the My Way album. I'm down.
Underrated album.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We can do that July.
Oh yeah.
We can do that July 7th if y'all want.
Yeah, just remind me.
I got you.
Yeah, I gotta make sure, like, hopefully I don't have to work that day, or if it's at a time that's like convenient for when I, like, if I do work and get off not too late or anything like that. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, who's done a review on 1 in a Million sometime next month too?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah, I gotta finish that.
I'm down for that too, but since you saying that album is really hard to come by, like, oh my God, I'm pissed about that.
Yo, speaking of the devil, Ricardo just messaged me. The nigga got Juvenile Hell and fucking 1 in a Million for like $10.
What?
Lucky ass nigga. Yeah, he just
Yeah, you lucky, man. You lucky.
Did he get it in New York?
I don't. He's still in NY. I don't know.
He's still here, I guess.
I won't be
This is
surprised.
one of them times I wish that CD warehouse that was that used to be around my way was still around. I'm so pissed that CD warehouse isn't there anymore. I used to get CDs at cheap prices, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, because I think the only one around my way is like far out, like on the other side of town. I'm like, you kidding me?
Like, how far is that, Ash?
Oh God, ain't no telling. It probably like be somewhere like I don't know, like I know one of my mom's friends was like telling me it's somewhere like on the other side of town. Ain't no telling like if it's somewhere like as if I'm going to Statesville or something. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not going all the way out there for that.
So it's like what, 2 hours, 3 hours?
Ain't no telling, cause like around my way, like there's only like certain like little towns in the Charlotte area and all that stuff. Ain't no telling how long that would take.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, but I would never go like all the way across town just for that. I would not do that, cause that would just be too exhausting.
I would, but that's just me though.
Yeah, but I'll just stick with what I know. Either I find stuff on like Amazon at good deals or whatever, or if I can get like my hands on like a used one that's in either very good condition or like new, I would get it. But other than that, if it say like used but acceptable, then more than likely someone done messed it up. And I'm like, I'm not gonna pay anything for that.
I don't do good and acceptable. Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Fucked up. You gotta be very good.
No, I said I would get an album if it's used but in very good condition, or used that's like practically brand freaking new. Those are the only options I would do.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, I would not get it if it just said used, just good, because good can mean anything.
True.
And I'm so paranoid. I be having niggas show me the CDs.
Exactly.
You know? Like sometimes
because sometimes I would read the description of like how like what condition the CD is in, or if it say like a good guy, a little bit of wear or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get it.
I don't fuck with
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it.
And I don't know if y'all ever seen these descriptions, but some niggas are bold. They be like, has scratches but still plays. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't get it even if it did have scratches on it. I would not get it, because if it would end up skipping on me, and I'm like, man, what in the world did I pay for this for? Like,
hey yo, Steve,
that was such a waste of money.
Hey yo, Steve, I seen what happened to the Game Is To Be Sold, man. That's some bullshit.
I was about to say that, man.
What happened?
I got an edited version, man. I was so pissed.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm skeptical on get on certain hip hop albums, like, because they say explicit on there, but I don't know what would happen. Like, say if I get it and then if I play it, then the whole freaking time I was just misled, and then the thing was like turned out to be edited the whole time. Like, why in the world would it say explicit, but it was really edited in the first place? I'm skeptical on stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm skeptical.
I love all his No Limit albums. Buy it, I mean.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike, when we still gonna do that the Game Is Sold review, man?
You gotta do that Ricardo, man. I'm down.
I'm gonna do that too.
I want to say my thoughts on why I don't like that album though. One day.
Okay.
But who saw the new?
Oh, Reggie, if you still want to get Usher's 8701 album, it's $5.89 off Amazon.
Yeah, I'm getting that once my money is good. 'Cause I'm going through some bills at the moment. It's crazy.
Right.
Shit, but y'all heard that they brought back All That last night.
I heard about that, but I did not watch it. Because, like I said, nothing can compete with the original. I'm sorry. That's just me.
All these reboots, man. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of reboots. Like Hollywood got so many creative ideas and creative people. Like, y'all this is really the best y'all could do. Just rebooting stuff that's already been out many years ago. Really? Y'all ain't got no original idea in y'all minds, like, more? Like, what?
What are they bringing back?
Oh, they brought back that show.
They brought back the show, All That.
Oh, man.
At least they kept
the Nickelodeon show from back in the day that I used to love. And I'm like, that show was good when they did its 10-year run. but them rebooting it now, it's like, what's the point of it? Because it don't have the same heart and soul, and the people who made me laugh many years ago when I was a kid, and I don't even want to waste my time even watching it.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, a lot of people said it was good though, but
You watched it?
I saw the librarian sketch because they had it like on YouTube, and it was alright. It was alright, you know. It's
Yeah, but you see, like, I like it when Lori Beth Denberg did it back in the day because she was funny though with it.
She was doing it.
Oh wow, oh wow,
They brought
okay.
back the Josh Server, Keenan and Kel, and Lori Beth.
Oh snap! Wow, some of the OGs. Okay.
Yeah, Kel's executive producing it too, because you know Dan Schneider's too busy molesting kids.
Okay.
Yeah, because Dan Schneider's too busy molesting kids, so that's why they have to have Kel.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Really? Yo.
Shit. Allegedly, excuse me.
Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable.
Yeah, y'all remember My Brother and Me?
I remember that show. Yes.
Yeah,
because it was based off of like some part where it took place in my hometown.
I was gonna say it took place in North Carolina.
Yeah, it took place in my hometown, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was an underrated show. I don't hear too many people talk about that.
Yeah, it really was back in the day. It really was My Brother and Me.
Yeah,
it didn't last that long.
Not yeah. I think it was from like 90. I was like 93 to like 94.
94
to 95, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of them years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember watching that. I remember watching Clarissa Explains It All. I remember watching. Yeah, I remember watching. What else? Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That was my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that show, there was a lot of bootlegs coming out at that time. Like, you know, a lot of DVD bootlegs.
Oh yeah.
In the 2000s.
Yeah.
Y'all remember this one Nick show called Gullah Gullah Island?
Oh, I remember that show. Yes, I remember watching Gullah Gullah Island.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that was one of my favorite shows as a kid. That Blue's Clues,
they brought
Little Bear.
They brought Blue's Clues back too with an Asian.
What?
Oh God, come on.
Yeah, they got an Asian.
Wow.
What are they doing?
What's next? They're gonna have a gay couple on Nickelodeon now and shit? Like
oh my God, stop it.
Because they already made Mr. Ratburn from Arthur have a gay wedding and shit like that. Fuck.
I remember that. That was like all over the internet about that. They were going on about that.
Shit.
I know there was another underrated show that I think lasted for like one season. Y'all remember Taina on Nick?
Oh man, yeah.
When did that come out?
That came out like in
2000.
What, the early 2000s?
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, by that time I started watching Nickelodeon.
Oh.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I kind of stopped watching Nick for a brief period, and then I ended up watching like some Disney Channel shows like The Proud Family, Lizzie McGuire, Even Stevens, Kim Possible.
Loved Even Stevens, man.
Yeah.
Doug. Remember Doug?
Oh, I remember Doug. Yes.
I didn't like the Disney Doug though.
Yeah, thank you.
You didn't like Doug when they switched it to Disney, right? Okay.
No.
Gosh.
It's the Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I was like, they could have kept it on Nick the whole time. Why make the switch to Disney?
I had a question though. Why did they make Roger look like a member from the Pretenders though? That's all I want to know.
Wow.
Oh God, man.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Because I remember
that was so bad.
When they switched Doug to Disney, I think back in like 96. Because I think this is when they were in high school or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And like, it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was boring.
Yeah, it wasn't like the genuine Doug I knew when they originally aired it on Nick. Remember that song, that Killer Tofu song? Remember that? Killer Tofu.
Oh my god. Killer Tofu.
Killer Tofu.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, that was so silly. Oh my god. If they were ever to bring back a Disney show that I love, I wish they would bring back the Proud Family. Oh my god.
That's never gonna happen. It was too black.
It would be nice to dream though. I'm sorry.
Hell, even when the Proud Family was popular, it didn't really get promoted right by Disney like that.
Yeah.
It didn't. They thought it was that ghetto show that made it.
How was the Proud Family okay?
Dejanay Jones. Had that girl
Dejanay, yeah, Dejanay Jones, yeah.
Yo,
wasn't Beyonce in that show?
Solange sang the song.
Solange sang the theme song, and Destiny's Child did the theme song too, yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, definitely, yeah, they're definitely not gonna, because they gotta pay mad bread just to get that going. So I'm pretty sure she has some type of. I'm pretty sure the Knowles family, they got some type of royalties regarding that. Like they got some like ownership toward that show.
Of course,
you have to pay some bread.
I would not be surprised.
So,
of course,
I would not be surprised at all. Yeah,
especially how big Beyonce and Solange are now and shit.
Yes, sir.
Shit, who they gonna make sing the theme song now and shit? Taylor Swift, like
no.
God. Y'all saw what she did to the Fire song. Homegirl covers.
What song?
She covered September a couple months ago and shit.
Oh my god. Certain songs should not be covered by certain artists. They should stick to what they know and keep going with that and not try to cover other people's stuff.
She made it into a ballad.
It does not sound. She made it into a ballad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lover, like.
Oh my god! Really? Ugh.
We all see who's not invited to the cookout no more, but okay.
Oh god!
Because like when Beyonce covered "Before I Let You Go" by from Maze, everyone loves that shit. When she covered,
you know what? They played that song at my job a couple of times, and I know they played that Friday night when I worked. Another song that I'm getting sick of hearing is what's that that song with Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas X. I'm getting sick of that song.
God.
They will play that song at my job too. I'm like, oh my god! I mean, I'm getting sick of this song.
It's catchy, but it's just that
it's annoying. It's like catchy, but annoying is I don't know what, man.
They act like a black man never did country music before, like Ray Charles.
Exactly. I'm like
that damn Darius
Rucker. Yeah.
Just because.
Oh my god, they overplayed that song.
They could just feel like a cowboy. They think he's the next like Lone Ranger or some shit. Man. Fuck out of here.
Oh god, they overplay that song at my job like every freaking weekend. I'm like, oh my god, I need to give it a rest.
Well, at least
switch up the music playlist when we in there.
At least Billy Ray Cyrus had a hit since "Achy Breaky Heart" or some shit.
Oh god, yeah. Even my dad remembers that song, "Achy Breaky Heart." Oh my god.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm actually about to call it tonight because I had to try my webcam for the night and stuff.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's a good show, y'all. Good show.
Have fun.
Shit. Hope y'all click that subscribe button and shit like that. It's your boy Reg, speaking clown, saying good night to everybody.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.